Welcome to the Overheard Podcast, recorded live in Banff. We are here just steps away from the Bow River outside of Harvest Fest. We are here with Johnny Monroe from Johnny and the Stray Hearts. How you doing today?
Good. I'm doing good.
Johnny just ripped the stage, an amazing performance. He's a folk singer from Calgary. How's your day going so far?
It's going great. Yeah. I had a show last night in Calgary, and I woke up and I got a call saying, "Hey, can you fill in today at the Harvest Fest here?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Absolutely. A little bit of a change in the lineup last minute, but great to have you on stage. You're making jokes about having such an attentive crowd. How was it for you up there today?
Oh, it was great. I've played a couple shows in Banff before, and this is probably up there with some of the top shows I've played in a long time. And yeah, it's just I've come up playing a lot of like bar gigs and stuff where I'm kind of in the background and people don't really,
Yeah.
people are just whatever. And so it's good practice. I'll give it that. But it's so wonderful just to have like an audience that actually is like is listening and paying attention. And I'm like, oh my gosh, people are actually like listen to that little quip. I was like, I got to get better jokes.
No, it was great. You had me laughing. I don't know if you could hear me from the booth, but yeah, it was great stuff. I feel like anytime the crowd is sitting in the grass, it's usually going to be a pretty
Oh, yeah.
fun time for sure. I wanted to ask you about your song, specifically Ghost Town, one of your originals that you played, because it was quite fitting given the smoke and the scenery today. What was your inspiration for that song?
So I grew up kind of on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And I would hear all these like stories growing up, and just these weirdly creepy stories that I've heard. And I remember thinking, there's no song called like about a ghost town, at least none in my circles that I've listened to. And I was like, I want to write that. And so I started writing. It was about almost 2 years ago that I wrote it.
Right on.
And I actually I was like, if I ever get this recorded, I actually took a stroll over in Bankhead,
Amazing.
just over there.
Yeah.
And I took a selfie in one of the buildings there, and I was like, this is going to be the album cover for it. And I was like, it's fitting that, and that it was in a ghost town. And I find them fascinating. And there's a couple little quips alludes to some of the stories I've heard in the past in the song. And I don't know, it's kind of cheery. It kind of had a bit of a Dead South type of
Yeah.
fun vibe to it, and that's the song that I'd like to record next. So
Well, it was a great song, honestly, and very fitting, honestly, with Bankhead being your album cover and Banff being quite the opposite of a ghost town,
yeah, exactly.
especially more and more these days. But yeah, get on social media, go and give Johnny a follow. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Johnny and the Stray Hearts. It's on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and Spotify, Apple Music, and in person sometimes if you come out to a show. So
I would recommend it for sure. Thank you so much for your performance, Johnny, today. It was amazing. Before we go, can we just get to see you next Tuesday?
yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Right on. We'll catch up with you soon.